Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 20 of the Player to Player podcast. I'm Kirk,
I'm Luke.
and this week we got some Pokemon Presents action.
Yep.
Got a little bit more news about the game. I'm very excited. It's a big open world game with non-linear gym structures.
Yeah,
and,
that's interesting.
Traversal via legendary, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Seems to think that maybe you'll get your legendary earlier.
Yeah, super early.
And the story is kind of like
Mm-hmm.
like bends to your actions a little bit. This is the first open world role playing Pokemon game they've ever made.
Yep.
Which is super exciting.
Yeah. No, this is probably the Pokemon game I'm most likely to play.
Yeah.
Because I love Pokemon, but I
Mhm.
don't love it because of the video games.
Right.
Like I love it because of everything else
Yeah,
that they do.
yeah, yeah.
You know. So like, and from everything I've heard about the video games, I don't think I would enjoy them. Like,
I think
with
you would like
exception of
Arceus.
Arceus.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Arceus, I just didn't play because I
love
had other
Arceus.
stuff to do. And I'm
wish they
probably
kept the
not gonna play
catching
the next one like
mechanics.
right off launch. Yeah, that's one thing I heard is like, and that just seems so much Pokemon. Like 2 steps forward, 1 steps back. Like they
Well, Arceus is a different. It's not a mainline Pokemon game.
right. I understand that, but like and I didn't play Arceus, but I heard that the combat was a lot better in Arceus. Also, like
it was streamlined. Yeah.
yeah, I mean
I don't
would
know if it was a
define that as
lot better,
better
but
personally, but
yeah.
I don't have firsthand experience with it,
we'll
so
see.
I can't.
We'll see
say
what
for
it looks
sure.
like. I think it'll be maybe slightly improved, hopefully at least.
Yeah.
But
So how do you think the gyms are gonna work? Do you think because
well, they'll
They're
just level
non-linear.
scale.
you think so?
Yeah,
You think
probably.
they'll just level scale?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you can just go to the final gym. Do you think that's how you get the legendary? Is the final gym?
No,
And you just get the
No.
no. Is that usually not how legendaries
No.
work?
the legendary is always story based.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it is generally after the final gym.
Oh, sure.
So
I see.
normally you do the final gym and then there's like a legendary story that kicks off or whatever. Like a post game thing. It's always post game stuff.
Oh, okay.
So-
Okay.
Yeah, but it seems like this one will be more integral to
Yeah.
the story, which is
Right,
exciting.
because it's your travel
It-
power basically.
Yeah, it seems weird though because usually the legendaries are super powerful when it comes to like combat.
Maybe there's some reason you can't fight with them or something.
or maybe they just start low leveled and you have to
yeah,
train them.
possibly.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah, I'm excited about that. They showed a few new cool Pokemon.
Yeah. There is some cool Pokemon. Like Fido.
Yeah, Fido. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Clever. They keep surprising me. I'm like, there's 800 Pokemon. How are you gonna come up with something unique or interesting or cute?
Sure.
And they still do it. So
I mean, they do it with their starters too.
oh yeah, the starters are great.
The starters
these,
are awesome.
These
They're
3 starters are
top
the
5,
best in
for sure.
a while. I
Yeah.
don't know about top 5.
I
but
think they're top 5.
they're really good. I'm so stoked about Sprigatito.
I saw a side by side of like all of the starters
Mm-hmm.
and like looking through, I was like, I mean, there's some good ones, but
We
they're
still haven't seen their final evolutions though. So
right, exactly. And I mean that might alter things, but
Yeah.
like Gen 1 are my favorite starters.
Yeah.
Like hands down.
right.
But
I swear
there's
to
some
you,
other
if Sprigatito stands up, I'm done. if its final evolution is a standing cat,
Yeah.
I'm over it.
that's
Like
a-
I want a big scary panther
Right.
or something, you know?
I want to pull that up real quick.
Pull that up.
All the Pokemon starters.
Oh, okay.
If I can find the image I saw. This one will work. So
Is that all? That can't.
no, that's all of them.
1, 2, 3. Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, I
6,
see.
7, 8.
yeah. I see.
Wait, isn't this Gen 9 though?
What?
Isn't this Gen 9?
No, what are you talking about?
There's only 8
Gen
here.
9's not up there.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. So,
Let me see.
give me a second.
Okay.
Here we go. Nope, that doesn't include Gen 9.
We didn't need to include Gen 9. I know what they look like. I know what all of them look like.
Fair enough.
Let me see the picture, Luke.
Here, I have a better one. So
It's literally not better.
it's so much better.
It's fine.
It's sorted by
Okay, so best grass starter is Bulbasaur.
Yep. And then Turtwig.
I don't know about Turtwig.
I love him.
I really like Chikorita.
Yeah, I do too.
And what's it's a Viper, right? What's it called when it's little?
I don't remember. I know this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I like the owl,
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
but I think Bulbasaur and then Turtwig, and then the new one, and then Chikorita for me.
Oh, Sprigatito?
Yeah.
And then Chikorita?
Yep.
What about Trico?
Yeah.
Trico's so cute.
He's fine.
I love Trico.
He's fine.
And Grookey. I like Grookey too.
Which one's Grookey?
The monkey.
The monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's all right.
Fire starter is Charmander.
Charmander's the best. Yep.
And then probably Cyndaquil.
Yeah, I like Cyndaquil.
And then I think, well, yeah, Blaziken. What's it called? Baby Blaziken.
Oh my gosh, I literally had it until you said
Piplup?
Blaziken, and then I forgot. No, Piplup's the.
I know. I was
one.
just kidding.
What's
it called?
Chick something?
I
Isn't
don't
it?
remember. Torchic.
Torchic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
like Torchic.
Tepig is
Chimchar's
cool.
meh.
Is it Tepig?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. I don't know.
Litten.
It's fine. This is probably my least
I like
favorite
Litten.
gen right there.
Which one
gen
is-
is that? 1, 2,
You don't
3,
like
4,
the
5,
fox?
6. Gen 6 is the lamest.
I forget the fox's name too.
Followed by Gen 7.
Fennekin.
Gen 6 and 7 are. I don't like either of them.
For
The only one out
You
of
don't like
all of these that I
Scorbunny?
like is this guy. Is the owl.
dude, Scorbunny is sweet.
That one?
Yeah.
No, I said Gen 6 and 7.
Oh.
That's 8.
Oh, sorry.
Gen
You
6
were
and
pointing
7,
at
I don't.
7.
Yeah, 6
Yeah,
and
yeah.
7, I don't like either of them.
And then water is Squirtle.
Yeah.
And then
Piplup. 100%.
you think,
I love Piplup.
dude, Froakie is pretty awesome though.
Yeah.
That's Greninja.
Wait, is it really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Froakie's dope.
Wait,
Yeah.
Froakie's not Greninja.
Yes, it is.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. Oh, I'm thinking. Yeah, that makes sense. I was thinking of
I think Squirtle.
Lucario for some reason.
I think
was like,
Squirtle,
that doesn't make
then
sense.
Froakie, then Totodile, then Piplup.
No way. Squirtle, Piplup, Mudkip.
I don't know, dude. Mudkip's pretty dope too.
That's what I'm saying. Squirtle, Piplup, Mudkip,
I think
and then Froakie.
I think
guess.
the water starters are the consistently the best. Because even
Yeah, I agree.
Oshawott is cool.
Yep.
And what's the seal's name? I always forget.
I don't know. I
Sealy,
don't remember.
Seal?
Celio.
No, Seal is the round one.
And then let me look at Gen 9 real quick.
And then, I guess we were kind of leaving them out of that whole. Were we? What's the Gen? Oh, the Quaxley. Yeah. Quaxley, Spriggs, and yeah,
Yep.
dude, Quaxley's such a good starter.
Yeah, I agree.
Sprigatito's so adorable. I really hope it turns into a ferocious puma thing.
You mean you don't want that?
No, I hate that. And the fire crocodile, what's his name? Fuecoco.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
I
it's pretty cool
genuinely
too.
like. I thought Sprigatito right away, so I'm gonna stick with it. But all three of them are super super cool. I like all of them.
Yeah. I want to see final evolutions before I pick which one.
That's cheating.
Not.
Yes, it is.
It
That's
absolutely
so
is
dumb.
not.
No,
I disagree.
I've never done that ever.
That's not cheating.
Okay.
So many people
I like
do.
being
They
surprised.
release them all before the
I
game
know. I
comes
don't
out.
like to see them.
I disagree.
I'm just saying.
You spend the most time with the final
Your starter
evolution.
decision needs to be based on its first evolution.
Disagree.
Okay.
Who do you take in Gen 1?
In Gen 1?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Charmander.
No. Squirtle. Every time.
Oh, okay.
Squirtle is the best one.
Squirtle. Yeah, that's because he turns into Blastoise.
Charmander turns into Charizard,
Yeah.
which is way cooler than Blastoise.
No, you're right.
Squirtle's literally better. Like, factually, all its stats are
Oh,
better.
is it?
It's the
Okay.
best one to run through any of the games with.
Yeah.
Yeah, Squirtle's dope.
Well, I take Pikachu for Gen 1, so
You can't.
yeah, you can. You
We're
just
playing red and blue,
no,
big guy.
you just have to walk away.
In
and then they
Pokemon
despawn,
Go?
and then- Speaking of that, we got more Pokemon
Is
Go
that-
news.
Was that your first Pokemon starter ever? Was in Pokemon Go? That makes me so sad.
Probably.
Ah.
Probably. I don't think. I mean, actually, probably not. I'm sure I played a Pokemon game. when I
Also,
was
based
younger.
on my knowledge
but
of
I don't
Pokemon
remember
Go
them.
since then, Pikachu's the worst starter choice in Pokemon
Well,
Go.
I also don't think Pikachu wasn't
Oh, it wasn't?
my starter. No.
okay.
I'm almost positive it was Squirtle.
Squirtle's the best.
Yeah.
We love Squirtle.
It bums me out that Pikachu's no good in Pokemon Go because I have a 4-star Pikachu.
A 4-star Pikachu?
Yeah. So that's 3 stars maxed.
I don't
all the
keep
way.
anything less than 5 stars.
There's Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
There's no 5 stars.
What are the categories? There's 3 categories.
Attack, defense, HP.
Yeah. So how
So-
do you have 4 stars?
So all 3 stars maxed fully is
Uh-huh.
called 4 stars. It even like makes a pink
Oh, yeah.
thing around it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
No.
don't keep anything less than that.
Yes, you do.
I
I promise you, you do.
100%
So you have
transfer
like
everything.
5 Pokemon?
No, I've got a bunch.
No, absolutely not.
I'll show you.
I promise you, you don't.
Okay. I'll show you.
Pull it out. Show
No,
me
I don't
right
have
now.
it right now.
Yeah,
I'll show
exactly.
you later.
You're wrong. I've been playing the game so
Pokemon
much
Go
longer than
news.
you, and I have 2 or 3 4 stars. That's
Pokemon
it.
Go news.
I don't know what it is. There's something to do with they're having like a big competitive, like in-person competition.
How are you gonna bring up news and then be like,
I
just
forget.
kidding,
No,
don't
I
know what it
forget.
is."
I forgot what it was. Forgot the details, but they're having a big like in-person like tournament basically, and there's a bunch of cool
Tournament or
swag.
festival.
No tournament.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a bunch.
Did
of
they
people
talk about it
going,
in the Pokemon Presents? Yeah.
I'm
Well,
tapping
no,
on my
'cause-
phone so you guys can
No,
hear
because
it.
they do the.
No, well, you do this,
Yeah.
and then you click your shield.
Yeah.
You know. So
Yeah. Oh boy, what a silly game. That I've spent way too much money on.
same.
So what else we got for news?
Activision is earning more money from mobile than PC and console combined.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
So this is coming from Kotaku.
Okay.
Just wait, it might surprise you. According to the report, about 51% of Activision's total earnings from Q2 2022 period came from mobile games. That adds up to a total of $831 million in mobile game earnings. Meanwhile, its console games earned around $376 million, PC games brought in $332 million, and finally it made $105 million from events and esports. What you might not expect, especially if you don't realize how massive mobile gaming has become over the last decade, is that $831 million made off phone games. Most of it came from King's titles and not stuff like Call of Duty Mobile.
Yeah, Candy Crush.
In the report,
Yeah.
Activision said that King titles like Candy Crush and Farm Heroes brought in over $680 million.
Yeah, not shocked in the slightest.
Really?
Yeah.
That's like 80% of their,
King is
Revenue.
one of the best acquisitions that they've made.
or I guess not quite. It's like 40% of their
Yeah.
revenue.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Mobile games make a lot of money.
That kind of bums me out.
The highest grossing video game of all time is a Japanese
Mobile game?
mobile RPG.
Man.
Yeah. Crazy. They make stupid money, which is so discouraging because I hate those games.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not like they're not making. They still 49% of their revenue came from other like.
Still,
so
but
it's
I'm
not
sure
like
it
they're gonna.
demotivates them a little.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but
and the industry as
but
a
also
whole.
I think the industry wants to make AAA games. Like, I mean, above all, they want to make money, right? But I think the developers want to make AAA
yeah, but it
games
doesn't matter what the developers want if they work for someone like Activision.
until Activision gets bought by Microsoft.
Well, we'll see what.
So, but yeah, that's I don't know, either depressing or interesting
I
or
hate that.
not super fun.
Hate it.
We're getting a Splatoon Direct, the day that you're listening to this,
Today
August 10th, today,
at 6 a.m.
so you probably saw that already.
So you got 2 hours before. Well, this goes live at 4 a.m.
Oh, okay. So all of our 4 a.m. listeners,
which is all of them.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
everyone, they're like
at
they stay up the night before.
3:39.
3:59, they're refresh.
No, at
refresh.
3:39, they're ready.
Oh,
They're waiting.
right.
They're having
But then
their
at
coffee.
3:59, they're refreshing.
Oh yeah.
You know,
No,
yeah,
for sure.
exactly.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny.
That's
say
why you see, like-
refreshing because that's what I would call this podcast is
Right.
refreshing.
Yeah.
You know, first
Well,
thing
and
in the morning.
that's why there's like
Our
a
voices.
competition for first comment, right? Like the first 200 comments are all first. 'Cause
First
all of our
200.
listeners.
Yeah, yeah,
are,
yeah.
You know.
No. You mean our first
Right.
200 comments ever total?
Yeah. Anyways, Splatoon Direct will give us 30 minutes of updates, specifically for Splatoon 3.
What
So
is happening? So sorry, everyone.
the next Nintendo Direct, is happening. Yeah, that's. Yep.
Here's the thing: is the game comes out in like a month. Nobody needs to know all this stuff.
Yeah.
I
Just
don't know.
give it to us. They should just release it at the
Maybe.
end of
we'll
the.
see.
Imagine if they
I'll watch
finished
it
the
anyways.
Direct and said, and Splatoon 3 will be available for purchase today, and
Oh,
it went available on the eShop that
they
moment.
won't shadow drop something like that.
Well, I know,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like that would be. Next, Elden Ring is taking over YouTube. So this is a tweet from YouTube Gaming.
Okay.
Gather round, Tarnished. Let's look at the breakdown of how Elden Ring garnered 3.4 billion video views in 60 days, making it one of the biggest launches ever on YouTube.
Oh my god.
So here's our launches for the first 60 days. Skyrim 456 million, Breath of the Wild 638 million.
Wow.
Super Mario Odyssey, what does that say?
828 million.
Red Dead Redemption 2 1.4 billion, GTA 5 1.9 billion.
Wow.
Elden Ring 3.4 billion,
That is
almost doubling.
insane.
Well, not quite, but of what GTA 5 did.
wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's wild.
Maybe we should have been Elden Ring YouTubers.
Yeah, it's only 0.6 billion away from doubling.
Yeah, from doubling GTA 5,
Yeesh.
which is like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I was super YouTubey when GTA 5 launched, but when Red Dead 2 came out, I was, and I remember that was everywhere. Like every
Really?
video I saw was Red Dead Redemption. Like, so for Elden Ring to do that is
Yeah.
pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Interesting Steam news. So there's a Steam beta that adds full Switch Joy-Con support.
Oh, cool.
So this is from GameSpot. Sharing the news on August 4th in a new community post, Valve announced that the Steam beta client will now allow players to input Nintendo Joy-Con controllers both individually as a mini gamepad as well as combined into pairs.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
That's awesome.
I'm curious how well
They
like.
just got support on the iPhone too.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Will motion controls work?
Yeah, probably.
How does that? Because
got a
motion
gyro.
controls are all in the
Yeah.
right. Exactly, they're all in the Joy-Con
Yeah.
now. Yeah. I mean that's cool.
Yeah.
It's
That's awesome.
Do you think people will be able to like? I don't know why they would,
I'd use
but
them
I was
for
gonna
Beat
say to
Saber.
use them into like. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Emulation for any reason. I mean, no, that doesn't make sense though, because no one who's emulating games is gonna use a Joy-Con to play them.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I mean, not no one.
Well, I
but-
guess, but maybe motion controlled games.
Yeah, maybe.
Cool. I don't know. Kind
That's
of
cool.
interesting. And then the Steam Deck has some cool news. All Steam Deck reservations will be fulfilled by the end of this year. This is a
Doubt.
this is a tweet directly from Steam Deck's official Twitter. Great news, everyone who currently has a reservation can get their Steam Deck by the end of this year. We've cleared up supply chain issues. A bunch of folks got moved up to Q3, and all other reservations are now in Q4.
Doubt.
I don't know.
That sounds like a huge promise. I still haven't got an email.
Yeah,
have a
well, if
reservation,
you go look
so-
at your reservation, it'll say Q4 now.
Well,
Instead of
probably Q3. I was always Q3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, if that's true, that's huge. I mean, like
That's pretty crazy.
where Steam Decks will start to be a lot more common.
Well, a lot more accessible. Because after this, they'll be able to just buy them online.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they'll start to pop up more. I mean, like more people that Really?
Not
I mean, I've already seen 2 in person.
Oh yeah, I haven't.
But I also work at Best Buy, so like they'll come in.
Hagen and I both have reservations.
Really?
And haven't heard back. So
Well, this is very recent news.
I
as
honestly
of, like,
don't even
a
know if I'll
couple
buy it
days ago.
because it's like so much.
What is
It's
it?
so cool,
400?
though. Yeah, you want to split it with me?
No,
Yeah,
I don't play handheld games.
but you play PC games.
But you might be able to find someone on Marketplace who
Nope.
wants it.
Well, no, actually, maybe I should buy it because then I could use it as a PC at home. I could just dock it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That I
Yep.
didn't think about it like that.
Yep.
And put Windows on it, which apparently is a nightmare.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but that would be neat to be able to. Yeah, I might as well, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're gonna love it.
I think so too.
Literally every single person who has had one in their hands,
It's
like,
hard
talk
because
about how
if I was smart, I would have bought one initially. And I'm gonna say this in 6 months if I don't buy it now. I'm gonna be like, if I was smart, I would have bought one 6 months ago. But I just my mood and my attraction to
Yeah.
things varies so much that right now I'm like, I could live without it. 2 months from now, something's gonna come out and be like, man, I wish I had a Steam Deck, like Spider-Man. Okay,
like
yeah, I
you
have to
can
buy it.
play Spider-Man
Yeah,
while
yeah,
you're
yeah.
waiting for
yeah.
Uber
Yeah,
rides.
yeah, yeah. All right,
Like,
I'll get one. Okay, I'll get it.
Yeah. There you go.
Spider-Man Portable that does it for me.
Yep.
When does that come out? November or October?
This August. This month.
Spider-Man does?
Yeah, it's this month.
Really?
I think so.
Oh, sweet.
I'm almost positive. And someone I
So
game share with
excited.
on Steam bought it.
Who?
A friend from Best Buy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I don't have to pay for it.
Nice.
I just have to play it when he's at work
Give him my game
because
share
he
code.
will be playing it the whole time.
Yeah,
You know,
no,
like,
totally.
and then this is not surprising to me at all, but it's official. We will get no new Switch hardware this fiscal year, which ends March 2023. This came from a tweet. Takashi Machizuki. I know that name.
Doesn't sound familiar to me.
I feel like I've heard Bon talk about him.
Maybe.
But this comes from their financial meeting that they just had.
Oh yeah. Cool.
So
That's fine.
yeah, first of all I called this. Like I said, we weren't gonna get any.
I actually expected I actually expected a OLED light.
Oh yeah, I was. That's the one thing that I was like, well, sure, I could see that happening this fall because that's something that they would just drop like they did with the last light. They didn't really announce it. They just kind of like put it out there and was like, it'll be out next week, kind of thing.
No,
So.
they announced it like several months.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
But yeah, I think we will still get an OLED light maybe next year.
I think we'll get it next year, and then I think 2024, 2025 is when we'll see a new Switch.
Like a next gen Switch.
Maybe not a next gen Switch, but a new, like a Switch, Switch Pro.
Switch Pro.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. We're getting close to the point where it's like Switch 2 is like just around the corner.
Well, so people thought that Breath of the Wild got pushed off for hardware reasons. They thought that
well, yeah, I mean potentially.
I don't think. Well, no, I mean we're not
well,
getting hardware before Breath of the Wild 2.
Now we're not.
Mm.
That it could have been delayed again. I mean, the chip shortage is really affecting everything right now.
Possibly, but I mean the Switch is still selling.
I mean, there are rumors that the OLED was intended to be the Pro, but because of the chip shortages and because of production.
I mean,
and all
also
that.
like Nintendo has had like 4K dock patents since the Switch came out. Like, so that's where a lot of that rumor stuff is based off of patents and like.
Well, it's based off of patents. It's also based off of like development and behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, I just think I don't know. I think it'll be.
Yeah, we'll see.
Wow.
I don't know.
And then we have a kind of an interesting list to go over here. So this is the top 20 rated games from 2022 so far. What does that say?
Here, give me. Luke needs glasses.
You're probably
There you
not
go.
wrong. So this is from Game Critic. I believe. It's a game ranking.
It's from Game Rant.
No, the article is on Game Rant.
I
They've
see.
compiled the list for us. But Game Critic has a 2022 Hall of Fame, and you can go and it's all games dropped in 2022. So their list includes remasters and stuff like that. So like the Portal collection is on that list.
Yeah.
But this list is only games released in 2022.
Okay.
So this is actually a fairly interesting list. So right off the bat, we have Elden Ring at a 95.
Well, let's go to the bottom.
Oh. But I already did.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to zoom in.
Stop. Don't zoom in. I can read. Scroll down. Okay. Start with 20. We'll go up. Go scroll up. Go up.
Wait.
Go up.
Okay.
I want the whole right there. Beautiful. So, number 20 at an 85. Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
That's a solid rating. I mean, that's a great rating for a Kirby game.
85 easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give it a 9 probably. That's
Really?
a great game, yeah. And there's so much content. People complain about how short it is. Don't understand how. Because there's especially if you 3-star every level
Right.
and 3-star all the challenge levels, and then even after the game's over, there's still more stuff to do.
Right.
It's a great game. And it's fun. It's beautiful. It looks great on the OLED. Yeah, it's the most fun playing a Kirby game I've ever had.
Really?
To be fair, I haven't played a lot of Kirby
Well,
games.
sure.
But it's pretty fun.
it's for sure the highest rated Kirby game. I would guess. I guess I could be wrong, but I bet you if we go to Game Critic and looked it up, it would be the highest rated one.
No, I'm sure it is. Let's see. This next one is called Floppy Nights. I have no idea what this is.
Neither do I.
It looks like a
strategy
card game.
Yeah.
Huh.
Interesting.
Cool. Guess we'll have to check that out. Wanderer.
Wanderer, that's the song.
Yeah, I see that.
I feel like I've heard. Oh, maybe not.
Nope. I have no idea what this is either. Okay. After that is Tunic, which is I think it's Xbox exclusive. It's on Game Pass.
It was Xbox exclusive, but I don't believe it is
it's not anymore.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was like
it's a Link to the Past style isometric top-down adventure game.
Souls-like too, right?
It's hard. I don't know about Souls-like.
Souls Light?
Perhaps.
Yeah.
But it's really fun, and the aesthetic is really pretty.
Yeah, it's a really pretty game.
It's got that old school kind of blocky, almost like pastel kind of aesthetic, but with like ray tracing.
Right.
And really like modern.
Yeah, it's a super cool looking
super
game.
pretty. It's really fun, and the story is really cool too. The way it unfolds, because there's no real dialogue, and everything you read is in another language. But you have to infer it based on the pictures and what's kind of happening, and you can almost learn words. It's really interesting the way it works. But yeah, I like Tunic a lot, and I'm fine with an 85 on that. Ollie Ollie World is a skateboarding game that came out this year, and it is another gorgeous one. It's the third in the series of the Ollie Ollie games, and this one's
a side scroller.
It is, yeah. It's a side scroller with multiple branching paths. You see those ones back there. You can go through all of those. And it's has some role playing elements to it. And there's a story, and it's a side scrolling skateboarding game where you do tricks and stuff. It's really fun. Yeah, 86. No problem with that. Will You Snail? Let's see. What do we got here? Will You Snail?
So it's another 2D game.
Okay, so it's like a 2D puzzle game. Looks like a fast-paced
yeah.
Kind of platformer situation.
Uh-huh.
This is cool. Okay, it's got some snarky dialogue and stuff.
Huh.
Haven't played that, but it looks like a fun eShop game. So I'm down to check that out. Cool.
It's super highly rated.
Yeah. And then next we have AI the Somnium Files.
This looks like a
Oh, I know what this is. This is that it's like a visual novel paired with like an action game paired with like a dating sim.
I've heard about this.
Yeah.
I've actually heard really good things from the people who
Oh, really?
like
Who like this kind of game?
this style of game. Yeah.
Yeah, I
probably
think
not the
this
game
would
for
be
me.
a pass for me as well.
Yeah.
As
soon as you say dating sim, I'm probably tapping out.
Doki Doki is a 10. So
Yeah, true. And
Total War Warhammer 3.
oh, really? I didn't know we got a. Is this like a? What is this?
It's a strategy game.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Not giving me a lot here though. So yeah, haven't played that. We haven't played any of these games. Strange Horticulture. What do we got here? Okay. Looks like
This looks like a point and click game.
it kind of does, but it's like a plant game. Looks like you
Oh, wait, I've totally heard about this.
learn about plants. What have you heard? There's a story and dialogue. It looks neat.
Yeah,
I'd be down to try it.
it's a Switch game. It came out last month. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of surprised, like how how well some of these games are getting rated, and I have not
Okay,
I haven't
it's
heard of a lot of them.
an occult puzzle game in which you play as the proprietor of a local plant store.
Sounds like a
Find
game
and
I need to buy for
identify
my wife.
plants, pet your cat, speak to a coven, and join and use your collection of powerful plants to influence the story and unravel dark
Interesting.
mysteries. I'm very impressed that I was able to.
Yeah.
Took me a second. That sounds neat.
What's that rated?
That's an 86.
86.
So that's
Wow.
pretty high.
Okay.
And then next we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, which is at an 87, which is 13 points too low. Because this game is freaking awesome.
It's a 10.
It's totally
10 out of 10
radical.
for you?
Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
Yeah. It's up to 6-player co-op. So you can do all 4 turtles and then 2 more characters. You can do April, Splinter, or Casey.
Right.
And the combat is super fun. Learning all the combos is really fun. I played it on hard with my buddies Kevin.
Right.
And we just like flew through it. There was a couple levels that we got stuck on, but
Yeah.
mostly like very, very fun. It's a great time. I want to play it more. I had this whole plan for years. Like I
Yeah.
was planning this. I wanted to have all 4 color Joy-Cons. When people come over and play it with me. You and Daniel bailed on me. Hagen and Brandon bailed on me. So I had to play with Kevin, who were far away, and we played on Xbox of all the things. But great game.
What a bummer.
Absolutely love it. Let's see, Retro
With
Bowl.
Xbox Design Lab, you could have each had a turtle themed controller though.
When we were doing Pokemon Unite, I actually pitched the idea to get a team and do colored controllers and everything. And
Yeah.
no one play with me. Retro Bowl looks like a football
Wait,
game.
What is this?
And it looks like the original. Okay, so is this a mobile game? It looks like mobile retro football. Huh, that's pretty
Wait,
cool.
Really? But it looks like it's on the Switch right there.
Where? Oh yeah,
Check in the
Very
the Play
cool.
Store. I would love a good football.
yeah. This looks like Tecmo Bowl, which is probably what it's named
Retro Bowl?
after. Yeah,
Yeah, it has 4.7, 1 million downloads, 4.7
Wow.
stars on the Play Store.
over $1 million.
500,000 reviews at
Cool.
4.7.
Are you gonna play it and tell us how it is?
Probably.
Sweet.
Oh, look at this. Got the
Nice. Yeah, that's turn it down. That's definitely inspired by Tecmo Bowl.
100%.
Turn it down. Yeah, that's cool.
Huh. This looks neat.
Down to try that. Gran Turismo 7 came in at an 87,
Oh, wow.
which blows my mind because people
Yeah,
hate this
same.
game. Just because of all the microtransactions and
Yeah.
all of that stuff. But that's cool. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which like just came out, is at an 88.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Well done, Xenoblade. That's obviously the first party Nintendo Monolith Soft RPG open world.
Yeah.
Very Japanese.
Yep.
Looks really cool though. I mean, it's probably one of the most impressive games on Switch that I've seen. It is gorgeous what they can do. And then Horizon Forbidden West, which I still haven't played. I've been waiting for like a break in all of the releases. I'll probably get around to it like before the winter. But that came in at 88.
That's crazy.
Which is really exciting because I like the first one.
Oh, you did play the first one?
I haven't finished it. I need to go back and finish it. It gave me the same thing that Inquisition did, where it's just like, oh my gosh, this is overwhelming. Like there's so much stuff to do and so many points on your map, and I just hate that stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
But the story, the world, the character, very, very interesting. Rogue Legacy 2.
Rogue Legacy 2?
Yep. Rogue Legacy 2 is a platform video game developed and published by Cedar Door Games and the sequel to 2013's Rogue Legacy, and the game was released for Windows via early access in August 2020. The full version of the... Okay, it's not telling me about the game. Google. You're useless. Useless. Okay, let's see what Xbox has to say about it. Rogue Legacy is back. I can't read. Okay, well, it looks fun. Just kidding. I haven't really liked that. I'm just trying to find things to say. Oh. Weird. Okay.
Oh, that's the map. Oh. So it's a side scroller. Looks like it's a roguelike.
Oh, wow. That's really pretty, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a roguelike adventure dungeon crawling game. That's really neat. Whoa, big dragon.
That dragon looks awesome.
Yeah, I really like the art for this too. So, $25, not bad for an 89.
Yeah, for real.
100. So, not for broadcast. What is this? Not for broadcast is a full motion propaganda simulator developed by British video game studio NetGames and published by AnyBuild. The game released with its first episode in early access 30th of January, and the full game is out now. This looks cool.
I'm still a little confused.
Propaganda simulator.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You like control the broadcast
I've
kind of thing
this.
and like censor stuff?
Uh-huh.
Interesting. This is cool looking. So is this a Steam game, it looks like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
no, this is a super interesting game.
That sounds pretty fun.
I'm actually kind of glad we're going through this list because some of these games I've like seen, but I didn't know much about.
Right.
But now that I know they're like so highly rated, like that's pretty cool.
New update. Cool. Yeah, this looks neat. Okay, and then Neon White got a 90. Okay.
Dude, I'm telling you, I want to play this game so bad.
So
how much is it?
The first time I saw this, I thought it was really interesting because of the concept is you're fighting demons in heaven.
Right.
And the art style is really cool.
It's very like Mirror's Edge-esque. The color scheme, at least. Like it's very one color with bright colors like
Yeah. It's pretty cool looking.
That's actually what Dunkey compared it to. He was like,
well,
it's
gameplay
like
wise,
Mirror's Edge on crack.
But the card mechanic always throws me for a loop, and I'm just not
but
interested.
it's just you just pick up cards. And they're
card games are
weapons.
fine, but it's a first game. I'll read the description. It's a lightning fast first-person action game about exterminating demons in heaven. You are White, an assassin handpicked from hell to compete with other demon slayers for a chance to permanently live in heaven. The other assassins seem familiar though, and you maybe know them in a past life. Only 4.6 gigabytes. Dude, the Switch is so good at optimization of file size. So impressive. Anyways, it looks cool. Just the fast-paced first-person shooter combined with card mechanics seems weird.
But I've watched the gameplay. The card it's not really card mechanics. Like you pick up a card and that is your weapon, and then but
Sure.
it doesn't.
And it more just
know,
like changes quickly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then you can switch it.
It does
to,
have the Doom
looks
vibe
like just
of
like a
like move
first
fast,
person
shoot fast.
Totally.
Yeah,
It
looks
but
neat.
Did you watch Donkey's video on this?
I did. Yeah.
It made me want to play it so bad. He
Yeah,
talked
no,
about
it
this
looks
game
good.
so highly.
Yeah.
The only complaint he had about it was that the dialogue, he said, was pretty rough to get through.
Well, yeah,
But
but
that's
Donkey
not-
hates dialogue.
Fair enough. But that's also not why you play a game like this.
No.
So
No.
I understand why
At a
someone would
90?
not like the dialogue. Yeah, I'm telling you, I want to play this game. I want to play
That's-
this game very badly.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I think I'll probably check out how much it is on Steam, and I might even pick it up this week.
Okay, so the next one is called Norco, and that's not the city in California. The video game. And holy cow, is it pretty. Let's see.
It looks like a side scroller.
Well,
Maybe.
Does it?
Oh, maybe not.
no, so it looks like a narrative point
Yeah.
and click. With pixel art.
Interesting.
Oh wow, this looks really cool.
This reminds me of like old PC games.
Yeah, really old PC games.
but with like actual graphics and good art, and not
Uh-huh.
just like completely story.
oh, it looks like the gameplay is very varied. There's one part where you're steering a boat, and there's one part where you're choosing dialogue options, and
Huh.
this looks really interesting.
Yeah, it does.
At the very least, the art style is
Norco.
gorgeous. Let's see. Have a description? Do you not have a description?
More right there. Yeah, there you go.
You can play the entire first act of blah, 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 blah. Your brother Blake has gone missing in the aftermath of your mother's death. In hopes of finding him, you must follow a fugitive security cyborg through the refinery strip malls and drainage ditches of the suburban New Orleans. Huh. Yeah, that looks neat. Man, a 90? That's really
Yeah.
impressive. And then next we have Freshly Frosted. Number 2 out of 20, coming in at a 91.
Oh, what is this?
Looks like a puzzle game.
Yeah.
Freshly Frosted. Oh yeah, it is. It's a donut making puzzle game.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
cool.
probably gonna have to play this.
Oh, this looks really fun. Okay, so it's like somewhat strategy. So it's a grid layout, and then they have different like stations that you have to send your donut through, but you gotta like plan its route and everything like that.
Yeah.
Make sure you make the right amount of donuts and get them all the way that they need to be. Oh, this looks really fun. Love the aesthetic too. But it's just like pinks and blues and
Yeah, it's like a pastel palette.
yeah, but like a refined pastel palette just really sticks to
Right.
that pink and blue
Yep.
kind of layout. Man, it makes me want a donut, I tell you what.
Donuts are overrated.
I disagree. Yeah, so you like frost them, pack them, ship them out. Yeah, that looks
Huh.
fun.
All right.
Cool. Always down for a good puzzle game. And then number 1 is Elden Ring, but that doesn't surprise anybody.
Nope.
That's
Especially
a-
because I spoiled it 5 minutes ago.
95. Metacritic had it lower than that, I think, but
Really?
this is based on Game Critic.
Yeah. I don't know exactly how Game Critic does their
Also, everybody knows Elden Ring is
Reviews.
overrated, so
well, according to you.
I mean, yeah, that's what I said.
Metacritic Elden Ring. No, Metacritic has it at a 96.
Oh, does it really? I
For
feel like it was
PlayStation
lower
5.
at some point.
For PC, it has a 94, and
Oh,
for
weird.
Xbox, it has a 96.
Weird.
That
Yeah,
makes
I
sense,
mean,
though, 'cause
Elden
the
Elden
PC
Ring
one
is
was
a super
buggy
good
when it
game.
came
Like
out.
it's super solid. It's fun. It's a Souls game though.
Yeah.
Like I think people tend to like see ratings like this and think, oh, it's like I should play that. It's like
Sure.
no.
Yeah, no,
actually,
these ratings aren't like
you probably should.
these ratings are rated by people who play these games.
Yeah, yeah.
right. So
Yeah.
like the people who like Souls games love
Elden
Elden
Ring,
Ring,
right.
totally.
Yeah.
But if you gave Elden Ring to a bunch of like 2D game players who just play like just 2D stuff, you know,
Right.
like they would like Elden Ring. It's a good game, but is it going to come in at a 95? Like
well, I
probably
don't know
not.
if they'd
you
like
know?
it, but yeah, it's a good game. It's well constructed. All of the stuff is there. It just takes a lot of time and investment and know-how and prior knowledge to really get into this game and like it. And I dumped probably 80 some hours into it
Mhm.
and was like, okay, that's good enough. Like
Totally.
I don't think I'll ever finish it. I might do another run through eventually one day or something, but I'd probably not, to be honest. So
Yeah.
it wasn't my jam. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I had fun with it, but I'd put it more at like a 7 out of 10.
Right.
I really think that based on all of the it's very inaccessible. It's really hard for new people to learn how to play this game
Right.
without just reading textbooks of like, this is how everything works, blah blah blah. And one thing Daniel was like, oh yeah, they explain everything. You just got to go into this menu here, and then hold this button and then read
Yeah, exactly.
everything.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, I don't have that kind of time.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
Like,
and
I'm
also,
just
if
here to
you're
sit
not
down
if
and
you're
play
not
a game.
familiar with Souls games and you don't understand like that's how you're supposed to like
no,
find
like
stuff.
this
It's like,
this game expects you to have played a Souls game
Yeah.
before, which is a little silly, especially because of how.
honestly, I really wish there was just, and I think you've even brought this up before, just a tutorial mode that you could toggle.
Well, so there's a tutorial cave that's like a learn by doing sort of thing.
right.
But in my review,
Right,
I
you talked
mentioned
about
you
how you
can
can
miss
just
it
walk right by it.
entirely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But they updated that. They added
Right.
they added a
Yep.
little window, and so the fact that they did that tells me that they know that it's obtuse.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I don't know. It's fine, I guess. But yeah, that's a heck of a list. Man, that's some stuff that I need to go play now. What on there did you think was the most
the most
exciting?
what? Neon White.
Neon White?
Yeah.
I think
100%.
Retro Bowl I didn't expect at all. That's pretty
No,
cool.
yeah, that's cool, and I'm definitely going to play that. But
Yeah.
the
I'll probably play Neon White.
I will play Neon White and I will play Retro Bowl.
Oh, and Not for Broadcast seems really cool too.
Yeah, it does. I
And
want to
Norco.
play that in VR.
I might get Norco. Not for Broadcast?
Yeah,
Is it in VR?
I don't know, but
Oh.
it looks like you're just at a control board. Like
Yeah.
I think that'd be a really fun VR game,
would be.
especially because it seems like there's some kind of narrative base to that game too. Like I don't know, it would
Yeah,
be fun
totally.
to like
Totally.
be in the broadcast
Yeah, yeah,
booth
yeah.
and to be able to look around.
That would
and
be.
maybe there's things on the ground that will like distract you or something, you know, like so
Mhm.
you'll forget to hit the button.
That's
or
why I think
something
Five
like
Nights
that,
at
you know,
Freddy's would be fun in VR.
Maybe
I think it'd be better than normal.
possibly.
VR is sweet.
Yeah. I mean that's true. Like VR is amazing. So
Well, that's all I got.
yeah, me too. I don't think that's it.
How'd your first stream go?
It went fine.
Yeah?
It was I don't know. I had some audio issues. Like I feel like
Oh,
I-
audio issues?
Stop.
We
I was
never
just
have
about to
those.
address that. I feel like I have like my videos like dialed in.
Yeah.
Pretty much at this point.
Yeah.
I have a checklist to like go through and
Oh,
make
good,
sure stuff's and like I'm a lot better at making sure that like my levels are good and everything, and so like I feel like I've gotten quite a bit better at that, but for some reason my game audio didn't come through to my stream, so I just
That's
immediately
annoying.
went and unlisted it after it was over.
Yeah. How long did you stream for?
3 hours.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah, it was frustrating though because the map I wanted to play, I just like can't play that map. It's
Yeah.
like it's rough.
Yeah.
So I played some other stuff and
But
It's
did
actually-
you have
it's-
consistent viewership?
yeah, I
Nice.
maintained like 5 or 6 people through the whole thing. So like
For your
first
first
stream,
time?
yeah, I'm
That's
pretty
not
happy
bad,
with that.
yeah.
I'll probably continue streaming.
Cool.
Like it's definitely not my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah.
At least and I can see enjoying it if I ever have a following, like and have like
Right.
regulars and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
recognize names and stuff.
How was it hard keeping your energy up?
No, yes and no. For the most part, I just treated it like a video.
Right.
But the map I was playing, I thought would be a really good streaming map, but it was pretty tedious, and you're kind of just doing the same thing.
Right.
So like if I was making that a video, it'd be cut quite a few times.
Totally.
I definitely should have played a different map. Like, so I have a better. I think I have a better gauge of what maps are good.
The cheese one would be
stream.
good for stream.
No.
No.
No. That would just be 3 hours of me typing in /map_restart. With that said, there is a Cheese Cube video coming out.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
2 weeks it'll drop.
Cool.
Yep.
What's your next video?
It's a map called The Doors.
The Doors?
Yep. So how it works is you start in a room and there's 3 doors, and one of them gets you into the next room.
Okay.
And it's random every time you play it too, which is awesome. Normally with custom maps, it's not really like that. Random maps are like the same every time. So you just have to memorize it. But this one's random every time.
Cool.
So you open the first door and then you're in a room with 4 doors. And then all the doors are more expensive and there's a gun and a perk in each room. And then you have to move all the way on to like the final level. It's a pretty challenging map. But it's very fun. It's very fun. And I think it's a good video too.
Yeah.
Coming out.
Cool.
So it took me a while to beat it. But I beat it, unlike Noah J456, who did not beat it.
Oh my goodness.
So
my goodness.
who's the better
what
zombies
a poser.
player?
You are, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh-huh.
I mean, how many Donkey Kongs has Noah?
Probably just as many as me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. But
does he do custom maps?
yeah, that's basically all he does.
Oh, okay. So he's a carbon copy of you.
Yeah, exactly. He's a Plays at Night clone.
Donkey was dealing with clones, and now it's you.
Yeah, he's a Plays at Night clone. Absolutely.
Dude, if Will Smith hadn't stole all your subscribers, it'd be a whole different ballgame.
That is a deep cut for our listeners.
I don't think anyone listening will get that joke.
No, I don't think so either.
Maybe we'll see. If Daniel listens, he'll get it.
Yeah, that's
I don't
true.
think he listens though.
No,
so
probably not.
Well, that's all, folks. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Thanks for subscribing.
And
if you're on Spotify, I really don't appreciate how you did that last week.
I don't really care.
Yeah. In my absence, you just took advantage of that and you just championed.
Well, first of all, I say it when you set me up. You can't go, thanks for subscribing.
Yeah, but I'm in the middle of I'm saying a whole...
That time was a little better. Usually you go, thanks for subscribing, and then I end clicking that button. You know?
No,
you let it hang. Go back and watch. You let it hang.
Whatever.
And I'm quick. I'm ready for it.
If you're on iTunes or Apple Music, we would love it if you would leave us a detailed review with 5 stars. We would really appreciate that. If you're on Spotify, throw on 5 stars. You can always ask a question. You can leave a question. We'll answer it on the podcast if you do. If you're listening, if you're here listening right now, if your name is Rob, if your name is Cole, if your name is
Bob,
Chase or Bob,
Joe,
any of those guys, or
Bill,
whoever is still listening, go down, leave a comment right now, and we'll answer it next week.
Drop us a question. Ask us.
That's what I meant. Yeah,
question. Ask
us a question.
Ask whatever you want.
Anything.
You know.
Well, keep it. You know.
You can even ask like, what are your top 10 blank? You know. And then we can go through and answer.
Well, don't leave it blank. So, fill in the blank.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly. That's gonna be. What are your top 10 blank?
What are your? Oh, for sure.
Yeah. We'll if you do that, we'll do an episode on it.
We sure will. So, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.